And a high strike there, 0-1.
And you know, coming into this game, it's been such an up and down series for both teams to this point. I mean, these guys win the first two on the road, and you figure they're going to get at least one of the two games at home, but then they lose both of those games at their own home ballpark. And now they're back here for a Game 5, and I got to tell you, I just don't know who has the upper hand in this one.
And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. Solo shot to right center. His first homer here in the series, and it gives the Blue Jays a 3-1 lead. Dave Lopes will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. Barry Larkin stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. On the move is Beltran. 2 down. Reggie Smith will try to keep it going here. Already a home run and a double in this one.
Well, sometimes, Matty, you're just flat out feeling it. He took some very good-looking hacks earlier in BP, and obviously it's translating to the game.
And he falls behind 0-2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. In there, a base hit. Frank Howard steps in, working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back easily.
Keeping an eye on him.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Too high. 1-2.
Tough pitch to lay off there with 2 strikes. I'm not sure if that was a good take or whether he just got fooled on a changeup and couldn't pull the trigger.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Dave Whitfield will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Pearson is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting,
Stevens stands in. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Chopped foul right at home plate. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Number 0 has it, and he makes the throw to first. Stevens is retired, 2 down now. So with 2 gone now, here's a look at our playoff brackets. And as you can see, the White Sox have already won their series, so they'll meet the winner of this ALDS matchup. Into the windup and the pitch. Josh Harrison will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
0-1 again, and he's at 100% on first pitch strikes. Now in the middle innings of this one. No wonder he's pitched so well.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Maybe a good opportunity here to show him a changeup, give him a different look.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Number 0 finds it, but the throw is late, so the inning will continue after the strikeout pitch gets away. Back to the top of the order now, and here's the ever-dangerous Carlos Beltran. And he takes ball one. Hard hit towards center. Pearson under it, and he makes the catch for out number. Mark McGuire will get us going for the Jays here as they start their half of the sixth.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he's set down, one away.
Now batting, third baseman
Ron Say will be the batter. 0 for 2 thus far. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike one. And low, it's a ball and a strike. A lot of balls down in the zone in the last inning or so.
And I think that's in response to getting bit by those 2 home run balls. He might be a little leery of challenging guys right now, and I don't blame him. Keep it down there.
And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the sixth inning.
up next for the Blue Jays.
First pitch on its way. Ken Singleton is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while. And when he does, you can forget it.
Beltran on the run. And that ends the inning. A-Rod will lead it off when we get back. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Alex Rodriguez will stand in to lead things off as the top of this batting order really hasn't been much of a factor so far.
Yeah, and between the top 3 guys in this lineup, no hits between them. And you got to figure you're not going to win too many games when that's the case.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. And A-Rod swings and misses at that one. He's in a quick 0-2 hole now. Boy, that changeup's had him eaten out of his hand.
Oh, and they've been falling all over themselves trying to get it. But you've just got to know that that's not going to be a strike. It looks like it is, but it isn't.
And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game.
Now batting,
Barry Bonds will step in. He's 0 for 2 to this point. Hit hard up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single. So a runner at first now with 1 away. And standing in, trouble now in the person of Albert Pujols. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the 2nd out.
catcher,
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring in the switch-hitting catcher, Victor Martinez. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. That evens it up, 1-1. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. 1-2. Here it comes. Got him swinging in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Jimmy Pearson is set to get us started for the late innings of this one. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Yeah, that first fastball took off on him a little bit. This is a much better spot.
Harrison has it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting.
Number 0 will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitter's count here, 2-0.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for the Blue Jays, second baseman, Dave Lowe.
This is hit on the ground, but foul. Now the 0-1. And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Trying to strike him out for the second time. This is hit well out toward left field. Bonds ranging back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he'll make it in there with a 2-out double. Barry Larkin will get an opportunity here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double. Back up the middle, and that'll get through. It's into center, a base hit. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. And he will beat the throw home. It's a 4-1 score now. Reggie Smith steps in to try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single.
And that's a nice job right there to drive in the run by the last guy, and it can definitely fire up a team when someone comes through big time with 2 outs.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And the runner will get back standing.
Just keeping an eye on him.
He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
And now with that pitch count getting up there just a little bit, you can see that some of these pitches are missing just a little farther away than they were earlier.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Pujols has got it, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Frank Thomas, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least one back here in this inning.
But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
Right fielder number 33.
Dave Whitfield will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Takes this the other way to right. Now gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Stevens steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. And good contact there as this is hit high and deep to right center. And there's out number 2 as this is taken in shy of the track, and the runner will have to retreat. Josh Harrison ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
He's now thrown a first pitch strike to about 80% of the batters he's faced, and that is just pounding the strike.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the... Leading off the inning, Frank Howard, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Joaquin Benoit will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8. Leading off the inning, Frank Howard, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Reached for and popped into the air, back behind second. Stevens retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for out number 1.
First baseman number 25.
Mark McGuire will go bat now. He popped out in foul ground last time.
Yeah, his swing definitely broke down a little bit last time. He got way underneath the ball. It'll be interesting to see if he can make that adjustment and stay on top of the ball here.
Swing and a miss for strike 1.
Yeah, and you know, this is a spot where you just have to make him bring the ball down. It's very difficult to do anything positive when it's up that high.
Oh, good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. And this is swung on and missed. Two are quickly retired to start inning number 8. Ron Say stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. This is well struck. High and deep toward the left field corner. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Benoit's ready. Here's the 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 8th inning, 4-1 is our score. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Carlos Beltran will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Squared that one up just a little late. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Larkin scoops it up. On to first, and there were 2 down. Barry Bonds will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike 1. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
I think he was trying to get that slider in on his hands, but I don't think he meant for it to get in that far. I think he just released it a little too late.
Lopes comes up with it, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning. Now the beautiful views of Manhattan at night. Welcome back to Baseball on the Show from right here in the Big Apple. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Ken Singleton, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Jimmy Pearson stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Grounded to third. Throw on to first takes care of him, and the top of the 9th is proving unfruitful thus far. 2 quick outs here. Number 0 steps into the box. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. Throwing a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. Hit hard back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Up next for the
Dave
Blue Jays,
Lopes steps in here. He'll look to keep it going after hitting a double and scoring a run last time out. In there at the knees, strike one. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around third and being waved on home. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. Barry Larkin steps in after hitting an RBI single his last time around. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. Third double of the game for these guys, as you see the comparison there. Grounded to short. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is Albert Pujols will come forward now, trying to stave off elimination as he'll get the first crack at things here in their half of the ninth.
It's so hard to believe that everything they've worked for all season long comes down now to these final 3 outs.
And Albert is 0 for 3 now as he's retired here for the first out.
catcher number 41.
Victor Martinez will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs.
Yeah, and you just can't worry about the score right here. You just got to be able to string together a couple of base runners and take it 1 pitch at a time, 1 runner at a time.
And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Frank Thomas will stand in, and their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. Around first, heading for second now. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double.
Right fielder number 33.
Dave Whitfield will get an opportunity here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double. On his way to pitch number 75. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Bullpen working behind him, but you know this guy does not want to give up the baseball.
And he never does. I just don't think that's in his mentality.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And he swings and misses. A good pitch there, and the Yankees are down to their final strike now.
You can't afford to be doing that when you're playing catch-up.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2 out here and a runner at second. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And that is going to end it. The Blue Jays are headed to the ALCS.
Well, you know, their work is not done yet, but they've done what they needed to do up to this point. And they take care of business here to punch their ticket to the ALCS.
Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, just the 1 run allowed, but anytime you can give your bullpen a day off, it does nothing but help your club in the long run.
For Eric Caro, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been the AL Division Series on MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays. 5 runs, 10 hits, No errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Yankees, 1 run on 6 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 45 minutes. Our paid attendance here tonight at Yankee Stadium, 53,325. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.